All right, now to the issue Malcolm mentioned earlier. On January 13th, just 2 days ago, the Mudashiru Obasa administration in the State House of Assembly as Speaker came to an end when he was impeached by his fellow lawmakers over allegations of gross misconduct, abuse of office, financial misappropriation, and an almost endless list. Let's have conversations around that this morning with Mr. Tunde Bankantini, who is an APC member. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Mr. Obasa. Beg your pardon, Mr. Bankantini. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Mr. Bankantini, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Good morning.
Awesome. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Happy New Year.
I wish you the same. Yeah. That, of course, many things have happened about this particular issue, but of course, the speaker speaking to this issue, or the former speaker, while responding to some allegations, said, as far as he's concerned, this issue was all politically motivated for whatever reason. And it raised questions on my mind, because I thought that when you're all members of the same political party, so it shouldn't be an issue discussing these issues as what you call a family affair.
Well, thank you very much. Do you want me to respond to that now?
Yes, please.
Makinde. Okay, well, it's purely politics. It's a political affair. No doubt about it. So he has said nothing different or strange to what has happened. The bottom line is that he was appointed as first among equals, among his peers. Now, they decided it was time for him to go. So, I mean, family or no family, at the end of the day, he has done his bit, right? And there is no point looking at or blaming anybody for it. Everybody in the house could be the speaker of the house by the standing rules of the house. So, for me, the members of the House of Assembly did their bit within their rights and felt the Speaker of the House, or the former Speaker rather, had done 10 years and he has becoming a little bit dictatorial, right, unaccessible, right, and they had to move on. You could see very well that even the members of his own inner caucus, if your deputy can succeed you in a move like that, it shows there's a disconnect between him and his members of the house. And for all I know, right, a lot is happening down there. Members of the house don't even have access to the Speaker of the House. The Speaker of the House has become more of a dictator, even interfering in the civil service. I can tell you for free, the clerk of the House of Assembly that he appointed to be clerk, meaning the PS, was far junior officer to those that would have become the clerk when the last one left. But that was what he did. It caused a lot of disruption even within the system. Same thing for the House Assembly Commission, which he had a serious issue with the chairman of the commission, Honorable Wale Magaji, who as well is a member of APC. If you go to that part of the coin, that is a family affair. You know, for him, it's a power tussle. He had an ambition, right, which to me, he can still actualize. You are a member of APC, nothing is stopping you. You want to be governor, you want to be president, you want to be whatever, to pick up a form, within the party, contest primaries, and take it further from their place. So, accusing fingers should not be pointed at anybody, but the members of the House of Assembly, they've done their duty. It's part of their duty to appoint and impeach leaders according to the laws that create the House of Assembly, even according to their standing rule as well in the House. So it's not. I don't see any ulterior motive or what they call, but it's pure politics.
Well, if it is, Mr. Bank Anthony,
politics.
yeah, if it is pure politics, then why the allegations of gross misconduct? Well, you've spoken to gross misconduct in the, appointments and all of those things.
Yes.
But how about abuse of office and financial misappropriations? Those look more like governance issues as opposed to just politics, don't they?
Of course, but the point is that these are allegations made against him. If this allegation has not made him guilty, he has the right. He will defend himself at the appropriate quarters. They will not pronounce judgment on him. They've accused him. They've removed him from office. Even his own clerk as well has been suspended for misappropriation. So it's for them to prove that against him, for the necessary organizations to step in and prove if he was really guilty of misappropriation or not. So those are mere allegations. But the bottom line is politics. He has been removed. Allegations against him will now be where they should be, not in the public forum. What we are talking public, we are just talking essay. And we are talking essay. If there's any major allegation against him, he will come and answer for them. That is just reality.
Okay.
That is the reality of the case.
Just to be clear, he is removed as Speaker, but not as a member of the House of Assembly.
Of course, 100%. He's still a member of House of Assembly at Agege 1. So, and if I were here, I will come back to the House and continue to be member. Bushokasha did it in England for a while when he was as a Prime Minister. He continued as a member. Fedit was there for so many years. When he was removed as a Prime Minister of Great Britain, he continued to be a member of Parliament. So it's total humility, and I will tell you the kind of person you are. So you are all equal. You are first among equal, and nothing lasts forever. So I will tell him, you know something, Mr. Man. If you can go on, you are a member for 10 years. He's now 21 years in the House. You have been Speaker now for 11 years. Go to 11 years. You understand me? So going back to be a member is not the problem. If you want to leave the Parliament, it's not the problem. So nobody is going to disturb you or hang you for being a member. You always be former Speaker of Lagos State House of Assembly.
Well, Mr. Bank Anthony, some listening to you right now would say it's easier said than done. But aside from that, is the statement from the governor's office distancing the governor from this experience, this activity that's taking place, when some other reports are saying that there had been some kinds of face-off between the governor and the former speaker, now former Speaker Mudashiru Obasa. Is that something you can confirm?
Well, you see, I will tell you something for free. The governor has nothing to do with this impeachment. Has nothing to do with it. I want you, challenge, you have the ability, you are in Lagos, I want you to conduct a private investigation between the members of the House of Assembly and even the staff of the House of Assembly. Obasa has gone across board. The last time I saw him and the governor, they were in the Thanksgiving, they were dancing together. All that is politics. But the governor cannot instigate his impeachment. Definitely not.
But that is taken, that is noted. Everyone is aware of that. But I'm just wondering if his relationship with the governor was frayed before now, and if that could have contributed one way or the other to his impeachment.
No, I don't think so. You understand me? Definitely, these are independent arms of government. You know this very well now, Mr. Makinde now. They are so independent of each other, right? And everybody needs to be in touch with one another, right? The government of Lagos State allows them to be cordial with each other, but they must disagree. There will be disagreements. So I will not say frail. After almost 6 years of working together, so I would not assume that the governor priority will be to remove. At the end of the day, The budget debate in the House
Mr.
has been passed.
That's arguable because in quite a number of states in Nigeria, everyone says that the governor has the State House of Assembly in his pocket. But just a quick one to let our viewers know that they will be transiting to the Eagle Square now, for those of us on DSTV, transiting to the Eagle Square for the Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day activity that is ongoing right now. But for the others on other platforms, you remain here with us. Thank you. So, okay, Mr. Bankantony, this experience, this activity that has taken place has produced a historical experience, which is the first speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. What's the political advantage of that?
Well, you know, I would say the women have it. You understand me? It's a very promising and interesting development. We have a female speaker in Lagos, a princess from Lagos, an experienced lady in the House of Assembly, growing up and learning the ropes. And he has a duty to bring unity among the members. And he has done that by leading the role to the GSC, to thank them and to tell them, I need your advice and wisdom to guide me. And he has done that across board, not only to GSC, to other political leaders and to other leaders in the states, to guide and advise him whenever there's a need for them to call on her. It's a lady that has so many ropes around her waist. You could easily draw her back. You understand me? And the humility is clear that this is something that the women have been looking for. Now you have it. And I can promise you that I wish her the best, and I hope she will deliver and be a guide, right, to people of Lagos State. Lagosians are very happy with this development of a lady, of a mother, of a sister being in charge. May the good Lord keep her and guide her ways in this new task he has taken upon.
Did you say male task that she has taken upon? Was that what you said?
I said male. No, I didn't say male task. With mouth, please. I didn't say male task. Please.
I have to clarify, lest my ears start to deceive me.
It's our state now, and you're a Lagosian, so it's our state. So and the ladies have it now.
Indeed, so I mean that's certainly something to celebrate. But I was wondering, and I don't know if I don't think I asked you this, whether you were surprised. Did you see this coming at all?
Yeah, I saw it coming, even way before this. Because if you talk to the members of the House, I'm sorry to say they will not be able to talk to you the way I will talk to you. The speaker made them so irrelevant. I'm telling you the fact. The speaker became an emperor in his chamber. You understand? There's a lot of, even in the National Assembly, members have parallel access to the office of the speaker. In Lagos, it wasn't like that. Now, you have a new page now. I'm telling you, for your deputy to move against you tells a lot of story about who you are. That is reality. Mr. Speaker Obasa became very dictatorial, even to his members. That I can tell you. And that you can do independently to find out. So the tendency for a long time, House cannot sit if Obasa is not in town. I'm telling you, even if he's running late, the House will dare not sit. That is the truth. Go and find out. That is the truth. It would delay the affairs of the state until it gets to the assembly for the debate to start. So it's not something that is strange to people in the political class. It's something that, when will this happen? And finally,
why did they allow it to happen for so long? I mean, if a speaker was just supposed to be first among equals, and I noticed that his hat, his cap always had number 1 on it. That was
number 1, yes.
I wonder how that is now going to play out when he's now a member of the floor. But if he had become as dictatorial as they say he had become, and he served for 10 years. 10 years is a really long time to have served. At what point did they begin to realize that this was not the sort of speaker that they want? And why did they keep him for so long?
Ayo said something in his opening statement that the family thing is a family thing, right? And the fact that it's a family thing, you keep hoping that the family will always come around to be family. But this is a guy who has another ambition, right? And in every way, he was trying to become the maximum, not only member of the house, a maximum ruler in Lagos State, interfering with local politics, local government politics, even the assembly commission, even the civil service as well. We'll find out the current clerk that's been suspended was much junior officer and he made the PS of the assembly. That is the truth.
So from what we can gather now,
Yeah.
it would seem that this is good riddance.
Of course, I can say that it's a good riddance. I can say that openly. I can say that to be sincere. And he knows that his cop. I mean, look at what he did to the governor. I mean, look at what he did to the. He knew on a day like that, party leaders should be there. Traditional rulers should be there as well. But he kept them for hours. You understand me? And after the end of the day, he came out giving them lecture of why he thinks he can be governor of Lagos State. Is that the purpose of the meeting on that day? Of course not. A man, you're totally lost tangent. Totally out of it. Like you said, maybe he will send his number 1 comes to number 40 now. But because there are 40 number members in the house. Because it will be so probably separated from them. If he has the guts to come back to the house and sit as a member of the house. I hope he does that, but I doubt it.
No, the APC in Lagos has not exactly been one. Yeah, they try to say they're one family, but we do know that within the APC in Lagos, there are groups, there are factions, so to speak, those who support this and don't support that, or don't support this person versus that person. Are you saying that this has nothing to do or will not affect the current configurations? It does appear that all the different parts of the family are speaking with one voice with the removal of the former speaker. Is that correct?
That is very correct. And I see the people that worked with him on his overseas trip to travel and join the other colleagues in the house. Because few members went with him on his tour to America. I see them coming back and join their colleagues in the house.
So how do you see matters? How do you see the political settings changing? Will there be any effect whatsoever on the political landscape in Lagos?
Well, I mean, I know the former speaker has his machinery for him to be governor. I think he has the capability to keep on nurturing them if he wants to. You understand? That's the only thing that will change for him. But for this current speaker, she has no such ambition that will distract her from the focus of doing the job of the assembly. But for him now, he can probably spend more time as Honorable Obasa, who wants to be governor, to start spending and politicking on his ambition. That's all that will matter. Nothing more will change with regards to that. Everybody knows, and he said it himself clearly on the floor of the house. You understand me? Although in the same breath, he said that wasn't the point. But he made it very clear, and he was not too small or not too capable of becoming governor of Lagos State, having been Speaker of Lagos State Assembly. But I will ask him something clearly. How many of such we knew when he came into 2003? What was his qualification? Who was he there? So all these things are things he has to battle himself now. I hope this does not retire him from politics, because he had done so well. But he's the oldest serving member of the House of Assembly. Maybe that's the reason why he behaved like a dead master to them, to the members. He's been there for 21 years now. 2003, he became a member. So you expect something more mature, accommodating from somebody like that. But he did not display those qualities as a leader in any way whatsoever to his members, to his colleague. Like you said, he's always just false among equals. But he forgot that entirely, totally. And what they did the right thing by telling Mr. Speaker, please move out of the way for us and let's move forward. Let's be more focused with a leader who has no other ambition but Assembly of Lagos State to be more progressive. That's it.
Well, I doubt very strongly that we've heard the last on this particular issue, because we haven't even heard the reaction of the removed speaker himself. But, eventually when we do, I'm sure we will also keep tabs with you. We have to thank you so much for speaking with us this morning, Mr. Tunde Bank Anthony, on this developing story, I'd like to call it, of the removal of this former speaker of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you so much, Mark. Have a great day.